Hey guys, it's Morgan. Um, how did you guys like that last night? Um, that was pretty cool. You know, I got a lot of really sweet comments from you guys, and I truly appreciate it. Sorry, the the voice is cracking and it's really tender right now because the lessons and everything. So, like my neck is really sore from all the. But at the same time, you know, to alleviate that tenderness and that soreness, it's like stretching it, a little bit more. And I guess that's the point of it. Yesterday was a really awesome day, especially because of you guys. I mean, it was, before I've been, you know, unsure of reactions and everything, and just last night just proved to me you guys are awesome. Y'all are y'all are on my list for a reason, and I really love y'all. Y'all are truly amazing friends. Everybody that showed their support. There's a couple of you. I had one guy. Last night he sent me a friend request. I've known him for years. Used to work with him and everything. He always struck me as kind of odd. Like, not really odd, but just like maybe he lacked understanding, comprehension, things like that. He lacked a lot of social skills and language skills. And he began messaging me just like slamming the hell out of me, about why I wanted to change what God had made me and all this. I told him, I said, don't start throwing scripture at me. I know the scriptures, I know what they say. I don't need somebody that can't even tell me. I mean, at least the bigots out there can give scripture to what they're saying. It may be irrelevant, but at least they have something to back them up. He has nothing. He's not even trying to quote anything. He's just saying what his opinion of God is, and I'm like, God's not an opinion. I'm sorry. He's just not. But I kept, tried to encourage him to go, to look up gender dysphoria and everything. I would have posted a video last night, but my God, it was just Shanna and Levi and I were just like having a blast, and it was insane. We had a great time last night. So we watched Paranormal Activity 4, and then we watched about the first 2 seasons of Boston Legal today. So, and to be honest with you, I never thought I would care for Boston Legal. I love it. It's witty. It's funny. It's got a little bit of everything in it. A little suspense, a little romance, a little comedy, and it's kind of edgy, and I like it. But anyway, just talking with that guy last night was just, ugh. Trying to explain to him, he just was not getting it. And I'm just like, you know what? Screw this. Unfriended him. And then he wants to continue to slam me for unfriending him, What minute he tells me, he's like, oh no, I'm not bashing you for, whatever you are, and, for being transsexual and everything. And then the very next sentence, he's turning around and he's slamming me, saying, that I just like dick and all this. And I'm like, what don't you get about lesbianism? Do you not understand we don't like guys? Some of us may have tried it, and it just doesn't work for us. It's just not who we are. It's just not what we like, Anyway, he was completely uneducated and stupid, and I just got to the point. was like, screw this. If he's not going to even at least attempt to try and understand this, I'm blocking him, period. And I did. And then he went to a friend of mine's wall and started posting stuff about me. And she got onto him, you know. I was like, that's right, you know. I've told people, you know, don't mess with me. My friends have my back. You know, they're going to stand and defend me. You know, sorry, sucks to be you. But anyway, I really don't know who's watching any of these. But it's just kind of a way for me to release what's going on throughout the day or the week, you know, get it off my chest. And just kind of freely express myself, I guess. Still a little apprehensive about coming out in public, you know, with my face fixed and everything. Which, by the way, Shanna just made my hair just like freaking, oh my God, hot. I would have done me, okay? Yeah, I was just like, wow. You know, I was really amazed. But I needed her help with my eyeliner last night because my hands are just like, you know, my heads shake. You know, it's a birth defect. Everybody, I don't notice it. I know it's there. You know, when you try to do your eyeliner and you jab yourself in the eyeball because your hand can't hold still. You know, it's not because you're not doing it right. It's because your hand is shaking. You're just like, you know, right in your eyeball. And yeah, she was really, really amazing last night. I mean, she really helped me out a lot. And we had a really, really wonderful time. I mean, Shanna is like, you know, I've got Shayna. Why did I say Shayna? I've got Shanna. I've got Dana. I've got Tawny. You know, I've got a lot of y'all. But my three girls right there, you know, that's it. You know, we're very tightly wound with each other. Yeah, some of y'all are like, there have been people, you know, telling me, I made some comments about my father last night. I may not, should have, but I did anyway, and I don't regret it. Because it's the truth. He was never there for me. Never. I couldn't go to him with anything. At all. If I tried, it was, you know, blown off. I tried having a relationship with him, and he didn't want it, you know. And, you know, when I was a kid, I cared. It bothered me really bad. It doesn't now. I know he's a dick. I know I can't stand him. I know he's a piece of shit. And I'm sorry, you know, I am judgmental in that way. You know, but I can be. That's my father. He's the one that did me the injustice for the last 30 years, not anybody else. And nobody else really truly knows what happens behind closed doors. There's one person, other than my mom, that knows how he was towards us. You know, and he was like, once the girls moved out, you know, I was target number one. You know, I mean, he's called the cops on me for flooding the washer. I mean, really? He refuses to listen to reason. I mean, like tonight I came in from Shanna's. You know, I'm staying here at their place, you know, until I move to Dallas here in a couple of weeks. You know, and next thing I know, it's not, hey, how you doing? How was your day? You know, did you have fun? Any of that. It's automatically, if you talk to Tommy about going to Dallas anytime soon, what does Tommy have to do with it? For one. You know, I didn't say that, you know, because I'm trying to avoid the whole conversation all the way around. And I just ignored him, and he kept at me. And I looked at him and told him, I said, I don't want to have this conversation. And he wouldn't leave it alone. And it got to the point where he finally pissed me off, and I told him, look, I told you, I don't want to have this damn conversation. Let's let it go.